Hey guys, Chris here with TheSurfboardWarehouse.com. Today we're talking about one of my favorite aesthetically speaking fins, and that is the FCS 2 Carver Fins. Now this is specifically for the FCS 2 fin system, which is a brand new fin system designed by FCS, and it's screwless. Now you do need to have the FCS 2 plugs in your board, but if you do, you can use any of these fins and it's not going to require screws or a fin key or anything like that. They just snap in and snap out. So you can head over to our YouTube channel, watch the review videos on the FCS 2 system, kind of the overview videos we have there, because you can see how these fins work. But pretty exciting stuff from FCS. Now again, this is the FCS 2 Carver fins, and they're designed for a very specific wave type. So you might want to hop in Finatic, try these fins before you buy them, and see if they're the kind of feel that you're looking for the kind of waves that you're on. That's the best way to do that, is our Finatic fin testing program. So the FCS 2 Carver, you're going to see a lot of fins out here in front of me. So we're going to go through all the different materials as well as kind of how you can expect them to surf. But first, let's give you an overview of the fin template. So what you're going to notice about the Carver specifically is the extended sweep there. It comes way back. This is not a vertical fin. Some of the other fins in the FCS 2 Essentials series line, which is the first 4 fins released by FCS 2 for their system. Some of the other fins in this range, they're going to be more up and down, and they tend to pivot better. When you draw out that sweep, what you're going to start looking at is you're going to look for waves that are longer and drawn out when you can really carve on the open face of the wave and you need some serious hold. So these fins lend themselves perfectly for kind of your point breaks and your reef breaks where you have some open face to do some big, rolling, nice round carves. That's what these fins are designed for. Now, when you get into the Performance Core carbon material in this fin, which are the fins off to my right, there's a leading thruster fin there, and the quad rears, which are available sold separately if you want to turn the Carver into a quad or possibly use it as a 5 fin with a nubster. But you can see again that Performance Core carbon material there and in my hand. Now, I've been kind of asked to get a little bit more in depth with the carbon material. With these fins specifically, you can see that massive amount of carbon on the trailing edge. All of the fins in the Essential range have the carbon placement different. On this template, FCS chose to put the most of that carbon on that trailing edge. If you think about that, what that means is this back edge is going to be very stiff. When the fin flexes, it's flexing along that horizontal line there, which is going to make the back half of this fin really act like a rudder and keep your turns drawn out. Long arcing turns, again, on the open face of a wave. Now you do have some more carbon strips running this way, as well as actually a few running vertical. Now again, that's so this fin flexes for the optimal flex characteristics for what they're trying to do with this fin. Now if you move into the Performance Core material of this fin, not quite as high end, you're still getting a super light fin that is a little bit more flexible than the carbon. Again, some people prefer that, but the thought process is you want this carbon in your fins to get the most out of them. Then off to my left, you're going to see the glass flex in this fin. Now, kind of interesting because most people prefer glass flex on smaller waves, so I don't know that glass flex is the way to go with these fins. I'd probably go with the carbon or the Performance Core. But nonetheless, the glass flex is available, and that's the most flexible material in the Carver range. You have a leading fin there and then a quad rear trailer. Now when we get to sizes of the Carver, you have the Performance Core carbon and the Performance Core. In a thruster set, they come as a medium or large. When you get to those quad rears, you got the medium only. When you hop over to the glass flex, it's the same thing. The thruster set is a medium or large size, and the quad rears are medium only. Now, so you have a lot of different combinations there. Again, I cannot stress enough, you want to hop into Finatic. You can try these fins in any range of those setups to see which you like best. But obviously you want to use these fins probably when you're going on a trip, or certainly if you live in Northern California and you're on a point, these are going to be the fins for you. For the rest of us, when you travel, say to Indo or Bali, or if you get a chance to do any of those great trips on those reefs and on those point breaks, you need to bring along the Carver fin. They're going to work best in a board with medium to moderate rocker, maybe even with some channels designed in. If you have one of the old boards with the channels in there, you're going to want these fins. That's the type of board they're designed for. So again, we appreciate it. If you want to pick yourself up a set, we have them right here at TheSurfboardWarehouse.com. Otherwise, we'll see you in the water.